Hi, I'm Nick from Coin and Paper, and in one of our videos, it was an introduction, and I talked about my goal or purpose of Coin and Paper is to educate about personal finance, and particularly with investing. So today I want to talk about why. Why is it important for you to educate yourself or get as much as information as possible to get comfortable with investing? So there's a couple reasons. The first is things have changed a lot and expenses are rising in the key areas of our lives. So one is education. Education has skyrocketed as far as price, and its rate rose a lot faster than inflation. So in other words, like even our own pay hasn't kept up with the rise of education costs. So my dad went to the same college I did, and he paid a lot less than what I did. And good thing I had my job to help out, but a lot of kids or a lot of people are leaving college with a high amount of debt, and I'm not sure it's paying off as far as when they graduate because they're not guaranteed jobs and good paying jobs. So that's one thing. Another thing is healthcare. Healthcare is getting very, very expensive. Another thing that rose much, much faster than inflation, and there's not even that much good healthcare out there. So you're paying a lot more for a lot less. And so that's another thing that everyone needs to be prepared for. Another thing that's getting very expensive, or has been, is housing. So we know that there was a housing crash in 2008, but still, housing is very expensive. So thinking about the jobs that are out there and think about the home prices, it feels like you have to be rich in order to buy a house. So that's a tough part, and that's a big part of anyone's life purchases is their home. That's going to be probably the biggest purchase, and it's very, very expensive compared to the jobs that are out there. So with that said, another thing actually is retirement plans. So your job today may offer a 401k, hopefully if you're lucky, where a lot of jobs back then offered pensions. And a pension is where your job actually put money aside for you and guaranteed you a certain amount of money, as part of like maybe 60% of your salary, maybe more, for when you retired. So you put in 20 years and you get a higher amount. You put in 25 years, you probably get even a higher amount guaranteed. But right now, pensions are pretty much extinct. They're gone. Some people probably have them, maybe some government jobs, but majority of people, your job expects you to plan for yourself. So that's where things have fundamentally changed. It's a do-it-yourself society today, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. So one thing that does it puts a lot more power in your hands, but power comes with responsibility. So you have to be responsible, you have to be educated in order to know what to do, in order to feel comfortable instead of threatened, and feel confident instead of scared. And so that's what Coin and Paper is here. It's here because things are changing. There's a lot more expectations on you. So your job, let's talk about just a 401k for a second. Rather than investing and having that expense, they said we can't afford this anymore. We can't guarantee pensions to anyone. So let's set up a plan and maybe match them to encourage them. But let's set up a plan so at least they can do it themselves. But with that said, now you need to be comfortable with doing it yourself. So there's a lot of sources out there. We know we live in a knowledge age. So there's Google, there's YouTube, everyone's helping themselves. Even if you think about if you want to fix a little thing in your car, in your house, people look at YouTube for a quick video, just 3 minutes, and then they kind of figure it out themselves. So that's a great thing. So with finance, it's the same thing. There's a lot of finance videos out there. There's a lot of websites out there, and they all have information. But there's not one place exactly that puts it all together. And so for Coin and Paper, what I tried to do is take everything that I've learned from all different websites, from even my schooling, because I have a degree in finance, a couple of degrees in finance and accounting. So I'm taking all the education from all the different sources, putting it in one place so that you can get comfortable with investing. So because it is a time where you're responsible for your own future, a time where you're responsible for your own finances, your own retirement. This is perfect for you, I hope, where you can come and get all the education you need so that you can feel comfortable with doing it and to make the whole process a lot easier. So enjoy the videos, ask questions, give us stories, and this is the place where you can come and get your education for finance so that you can feel comfortable with your 401ks and all of your investing needs. So thank you.